What is going on, guys? Welcome back to some more videos, and today's video is a very special video. We have the top 3 best anime games that's available on iOS and Android. Now, before getting to the video, I really want to say that do not crucify me because this is kind of my top 3. I've done my very best to remove as much bias out of my opinion into this top 3 as possible. But obviously I have my favorites and everything, but I've tried to look at games and consider their gameplay, how free-to-play friendly they are, the summoning aspect of the game. All these things have been taken in consideration that will then make the top 3. So if a game has amazing summons but kind of shit gameplay, then the summons aren't going to be enough to push in top 3. It has to be a good balance of everything. It has to be a good free-to-play balance. It has to be a good balance of everything. So my top 3, if you don't agree, then let me know down below and give me your top 3 as to what your favorite mobile games are that are anime based, that's currently available on iOS and Android. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Coming in at number 3 is One Piece Bun Rush. This game popularly comes from the anime One Piece, and in my opinion, it has done enough to make it into the top 3. It has a very modern gameplay style with the 3D character models as well as the 3D gameplay. The final style of each individual character along with the moveset and special abilities are different and unique in the game. Also has a very original summoning animation that does not get boring the more you summon. This game got released several months ago and I had the opportunity to play it and drop some coverage on it on my channel. But since then, the game has gone on a long-term maintenance to resolve some issues that arose. The relaunch date for this game is now set in winter of 2018, so we currently cannot enjoy this game and download it to play right now. But when the relaunch of this game comes, it will be one of the favorites out there. And coming in at number 2 spot is Sword Art Online Integral Factor. Now I know you're thinking, why is this game making it on the top 3 list of best anime mobile games in 2018? Well, there's several reasons as to why, starting off with the 3D character design and gameplay. With all mobile games, summons is a big draw and interest that many of these games bring due to the hype, due to the powerful characters you can summon. However, SAO does things a bit differently. The game has been set to where you typically don't need to summon that often. You're able to reroll a good account and pick up a couple 4-star skills, then you're pretty much set. There's been recent updates on the game that hasn't really allowed the game to progress from a free-to-play standpoint, such as taking away the tower climbing to occasionally acquire summable gems, and the removal of boss raids altogether. You know, once again, with the raids, you could bring a party of 4 or 5, go into the raid, fight a boss, everyone get a drop of some kind of loot. You take that loot to exchange in the shop for some kind of enhancement currency, or maybe you want to upgrade your skill. And this is a very easy way to acquire these materials because otherwise the drop rate for them are pretty bad. So beating the boss and being able to exchange them in the shop made things quite easy, and it made the game a bit more enjoyable because you had something else to grind. They recently took this element away, so I'm hoping they bring it back because this was a big thing about the game, being able to raid together and fight one single boss. And also the tower climbing event to where you can acquire gems. The event gave you around 1,000 gems if I remember correctly, and if you did that twice then you could probably do a multi, right? They took that away completely, so there's been certain things about the game recently that they took away that hasn't really made it so free-to-play friendly. But I'm hoping in the future they can bring back the update to where these things are back in the game, thus making the game free-to-play friendly, and hopefully the game is reintroduced as what it was when it first dropped, because when the game first dropped, it was pretty good. But even so, you cannot deny that the gameplay isn't fun. You cannot deny that the summoning aspect of the game is quite fun. The actual character design, the way the characters move, the special attack animations, everything about the game is pretty cool. It just needs one little tweak, which is content the game previously had. They just need to reintroduce that and the game will be great again. And finally, coming in at number 1 of the best anime mobile game on the market is Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Blazing. Now, before I get absolutely crucified and destroyed in the comment section, give this video a chance to explain why Naruto Blazing hit the number 1 spot. Keep in mind the list is being constructed based off of everything a game has to offer, not just one element. For example, Dokkan Battle probably has the best summoning animation on the market due to the recent updates on the Japanese version of Dokkan. But like I said in the beginning, it will take more than just summons to land you in the top 3 spot of this list. Naruto Blazing makes it in the number 1 spot because of several reasons. One of them is how enjoyable the gameplay is. You're allowed to construct a team of your own characters, along with bringing a friend and move these characters on the map wherever you choose. All the while you're able to launch ultimates and special attacks to kill off the opponent and grunts. And although this game has been out for nearly 2 years, it has done a very good job with keeping the game balanced in terms of the PvE side, with bringing out difficult impact raids, as well as increasing the difficulty of the raids, such as introducing SS rank and everything else. This game also does a pretty decent job with balancing their PvP. In the beginning, many players, including myself, had issues with PvP, and even to this day there are issues that need to be fixed, but there are enough characters that's been released in the game to counter, stop, or defeat any unit your opponent brings. PvP is still very well to play, but at least the game gives you a decent variety of characters to bring into the mode in order to remain competitive. Finally, and the biggest thing that has landed Naruto Blazing in the #1 spot is how free-to-play friendly this game is. I have played many, and I mean many mobile games in my time, and I have not come across a game that gives you so much in-game currency as Blazing. Just by playing the game and farming the new events, you're able to stock up on at least 100 pearls per month, which will give you 2 multis per banner. Certain months can be plentiful with pearls, which will allow you to do even more multis, and the game gives you step-up banners with every single new car release, which means you are guaranteed to pull the new shining toy if you have enough pearls to spend. This game also has one of the better limit break systems that I've ever seen. Now, typically games have something where you can transcend your characters either from a 4-star, 5-star, 5-star, 6-star, SSR to UR, or limit break them even further beyond, like for example a level cap of 140, 150. This game does that so well by transitioning your characters from 6-star and level 100 all the way up to level 150 by making the farm for those materials relatively easy, as well as making the ascension of your characters from 5-star to 6-star relatively easy as well. Naruto Blazing isn't a perfect game by any means, but it surely allows you to enjoy the game from many different aspects, as well as bringing a very free-to-play experience to the player. I hope you guys enjoyed this top 3 best anime games of 2018. If you agree with my choice, then make sure you give the video a like and share down below. If you have your own top 3, then go ahead and leave your top 3 down below. I'll go ahead and pin one random comment to the top, which means your comment will be here for the entirety of this video, as long as it's going to be up on YouTube. Go ahead and get your comments down below as to what your favorite 3 anime games are, and I'll go ahead and pick a comment randomly to pin. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, comment down below. If you're not subscribed, make it a thing. Sub to the boy, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.